Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be reacting to a brand new Necrit video that just came out earlier today, actually. It's called Why League of Legends Fans Love the Mageseeker. And the Mageseeker just came out yesterday. We know it's about the champion Silas and basically his backstory. And you get to play, I guess, through the Mage Rebellion. So the game, I think, is a roguelike. The game seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I want to know, what Necrit compiled literally in a day after the game came out. I'm excited to get into this because definitely been looking at buying like this game.
Yeah.
There's definitely I just feel like my gaming landscape has been changing over the years, and I'm getting into different games. So this definitely seems like one I would play, and I can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, same. I would definitely love to give it a go.
All right, let's get into it.
So last night, the Mageseeker came out and I got to play it for the first time on stream, and I thought, you know what, why don't we just dive in with a raw first impression. This is not a full review, I still wanna do that one later, but I simply wanna talk about the fact that this game is really good. Like, Riot Forge always releases a good game. Hextech Mayhem was great, I have way too many hours in that game. But it was a rhythm game which has a niche audience, so it didn't really take off. Then there was Ruined King, an absolutely stellar game, which had turn-based combat. Which in today's day and age also has a little bit of a niche audience.
Yeah.
But Mageseeker not only is amazing, but it is also an action combat game, which I believe we can safely say are mainstream. So with the Mageseeker, Riot Forge can really go big. And Digital Sun, of course, that's the guys who actually made the game. I looked around the internet for reviews from people who already played it ahead of time, and so far I found some really good numbers. I haven't seen anything below 80, that's the lowest score this game got. And there is a very good reason for this. Once again, this is not a full review, this is just a first impression, but there are two big factors why this game is so amazing. First of all, when it comes to gameplay, the combat is phenomenal. When I saw the trailers, I wasn't sure how much I would be sold on this. Because you got the light attacks, you got the heavy attacks, and you got all the dodging around. But the core mechanics are your chains.
Yeah, I'm just going to pause it right there and say that's one of the things that we thought when we were watching the trailer too, is that honestly, even just visually, the combat looked very satisfying.
Yes.
Very like connected. Everything just looked very just like tactful and put together.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's backing that up and he's played the game is very like awesome to hear.
Yeah, it was very much so. It's always, I feel like it's always a concern. Like, is this going to feel as good as it looks like it does?
Yeah, yep. That's like that is the big one, yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to hear that it does.
You can dash towards people, just like Silas can in League, but you can also steal any magic you see, just like Silas can in League. And different magical elements can be super effective against each other. So on top of just fighting armies of normal soldiers, every now and then you also face a Mageseeker wielding an element. So if you face a Fire Mage and a Frost Mage, what you can do is that you can steal the magic from the Frost Mage and kill the Fire Mage with it. But you don't want to do it too fast, because you also want to use the fireballs from the Fire Mage to kill the Frost Mage. On top of this, you can get archers in, you can also get some other Mageseekers who silence you, and suddenly, all enemies give you really great variety. All of this encourages you to weave all the abilities you have into one great battle. It's really hard to describe, but let me tell you, it feels so satisfying if you pull off a flawless floor without taking any hits. And in my case, it is really encouraged because I am playing on a hard mode. I thought I would totally get destroyed by doing this, but no! Playing on hard mode is actually very satisfying. If you are a veteran gamer, I actually highly recommend it. It turns the Mageseeker into a Souls-like game, and it works really well. On top of all of this, by which I mean hitting enemies with melee abilities and then stealing their magic to use it against them, Silas can also store some of the spells in Petricite, so he can use them at any point he wants. And if you have a look at all the spells, there is a lot of them. And that doesn't even count all the boss abilities, which I believe are not unlockable, but anytime you face a boss, try stealing their magic. You're gonna be surprised. And finally, the last thing I can mention is the mission table. You go to a table and you decide, do I want to go for a main quest or a side objective? You get appropriate rewards for whatever you are doing, but most importantly, it actually feels like you are exploring Demacia. It always shows you where you're going and what you're gonna do there. And you know, after people got really hungry for some MMOs, I really love this aspect of the game. Which brings
awesome.
me to the second big reason why this game kicks ass. The story is so good. Like, I thought we would just learn about all the things that Silas did and all the stuff that happened, but no! They gave us a whole new story that fits into all the gaps. You get to learn about Silas's childhood. You get to learn about all the really awful things that the Mageseekers are doing. And I mean, we already knew that the Mageseekers are really bad. Oh, things get so much worse. I did not expect how twisted the story was gonna get. I don't want to go into specific details because I don't want to spoil anything, but there are points where I got really strong Undertale vibes. I'm not gonna say where because that would be a spoiler for both the Mageseeker and Undertale, but that is not something I expected. But on top of this, as you are running around the maps, if you really explore, you may find some hidden rooms, and somehow that actually gave me Warcraft 3 vibes. I know a lot of you zoomies probably don't even remember that game, but there you could also just run around and find stuff that you think you are not supposed to find, but it's there anyway. Of course, it is a Riot Forge game, so there are a lot of lore references. You're gonna find papers, they are gonna reference demons, because Demacia has kind of a demon problem. You're gonna find something about Noxians, and yeah, be ready to read if you really want to see some lore. But if you don't, that's totally fine. You can skip all of it and just enjoy the combat. This is where I would start talking about stuff that happens a bit later on, and yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, just... God damn it, the story is really good. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to mention for now. It's just, if you're a fan of the League of Legends universe, or if you just like action games, you're gonna love this so much. The combat is great, the story is stunningly good, it's just a great game. So yeah, I'm probably gonna post the entire VOD from my first stream on the second channel, even though it is a massive VOD, but for this video, I'm just gonna show the first part of the game. There are no real spoilers because all of that was in the comic, you know, it's just the beginning of the game, but hey, if you like my first impression, I'm gonna try and cut the first hour of the game into a little bit of a highlight. So yeah, see you another time when we probably talk about the finale of the Katarina comic, or when we talk about the final review of the game, because goddamn, this game is so good. Play the Mageseeker. Hold on.
There you go.
This is the size of the window that actually... Hold on, I got it. Hold on. I need to find the settings. Alt-enter. Alt-enter works! Thank you. Because usually F11 works. Alt-enter works. There we go. And...
Alright. Hopefully no spoilers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while.
I was gonna say, I do want to see some
since we got
combat,
a chance to explore the world of League of Legends. And here we are. Here we are in Demacia, in one of the coolest lore moments that this universe has. I'm gonna make myself bigger, actually. Okay, maybe the war with the Watchers, maybe that one was really cool. Okay, maybe Ikathia, that was also really cool. You know, maybe the Noxian invasion of Ionia, sure. But you can't deny that the Mage Rebellion is one of the most pivotal moments in this universe. Let's go. Why 60 FPS? Because it doesn't matter for stream.
Gotta go Kingslayer, 100%.
I really want to do Kingslayer. I really do. See, the description is for those who seek a challenge in the Mageseeker. Which, I'm gonna be honest, that sounds like me. Oh, you can do custom. That's very cool. You can do custom. Silas, that, what is it? You can make it easier for yourself, even. Now, doing this would be...
put those down right to the minimum.
Must be harder. No, okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna do the preset of the hardest difficulty. So this is for insane people. Hell yeah. I'm gonna get destroyed in the tutorial. This is so high quality. What the heck? Isn't this supposed to be pixel?
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, like
Whoa,
it reminds
the
me of
graphics are way better than I thought.
the graphical style, especially with
That's
the,
so
the,
freaking smooth.
the little fire sprites and
That's
stuff.
so smooth.
Reminds me of Terraria.
Sweet smell of revolution.
And
Blood,
like
sweat and broken chains. I don't know. I can't do Silas's voice. All right. Bleenix, thank you for sub. Finally, I can rid myself of the stench of prison.
I love how he gets into character. I totally do the same thing when I'm playing games. But okay, so I just want to point out like the fire and stuff like that reminds me of just like, you know, the little sprite style graphics of like Terraria or something like that. And we're fans of Terraria. I like Terraria.
Yes, yeah.
And we've had a world going for
Little while.
years now, yeah. But what's really cool is like if the gameplay is smooth, like the animations are smooth and everything's just really smooth. It's just like man, graphics don't matter if gameplay is top tier.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
but the thing is, like, I really enjoy this little 8-bit or 16-bit or
love
whatever
it.
little pixelated style. Like,
Yeah.
any games that are pixelated like this, like, it's what we grew up on playing, like Pokemon on Game Boys and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's always just like such a. I guess I could say it feels like a nostalgic throwback. That's just super enjoyable to see it come back in current games.
Yeah, definitely.
Demacia in ashes. Good. I wanna... As I said, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time looking for Easter eggs and stuff. Just so you know. Just so you know, I'm gonna be, like, walking around.
Gotta check every corner.
Looking
Turn
for
over every rock.
everything.
Yeah, we did the same thing in Diablo.
Yeah.
Alright, hello. I am on hard mode. Don't... So there is a... Okay. Okay, so you can't cancel animations. You have to dedicate to attacks. Your dodge doesn't cancel animations, so... You kinda have to commit.
Yeah, animation
Alright,
canceling
very
is...
cool. Don't let him leave! You'll have to kill me! So be it.
Animation canceling is something that I wish was in like almost every
see,
game.
it's
I
also
hate
longer
having
range,
to commit
so
to
it's-
attacks.
And it also staggers. Alright, good. You get a bit of scrap for killing them. Very cool, very cool.
I especially hate it when the animation
Very cool.
itself
I'm
is
looking at the
clunky,
background.
but you have to commit to it.
Is there
Yeah.
anything
It doesn't
that I would
feel
recommend?
smooth 100%.
Also,
It's
we need
like,
to be looking for
Let me
freaking Jaredon, right? Shouldn't Jaredon be like running around now with Katarina? Maybe you can see like Katarina like zip past very quickly or something like that, because she should be somewhere in the background.
It sounds
Right,
the sounds are so
Rockstar.
satisfying,
Very
like
cool. Okay,
when
it's
he's
gotta
like
teach
punching
him
or
dash.
doing
That's
the
the
chain
dash.
attacks and stuff like that.
Very clever tutorial so far. Nothing forced, everything makes sense. That's the main plaza right there. Their glorious city lies in ruins. They deserve blood and horror for what they did to me. I hope Demacia remembers this day forever. Alright, how do I heal?
No healing.
Oh, hello, you look like a healer. Hey, I could really use your help. Help! Help! I like the little Morgana flames on the chains. This is W. I'm trying! W is making me walk up. Okay, here we go. So
Silence.
this is exactly like in the comic. He immediately runs into Garen, or rather Garen runs into him. Now I kinda know what's should happen. Yeah. You wanna go in around Garen? And he already killed you last time. This was actually in the comic. He did. Silas actually beat Garen's butt. He did. The city's in flames. The king is dead. The people want answers. I wish I'd kill your swine king, but I'm not the one responsible. That's true. We now know who did it. One of the other mages he kept starving in prison must have done it.
So is he
Oh, that's
referencing
right,
Katarina there? Let us know in the comments.
Also, should I move my camera a little bit further because you can't see Silas? There are a lot of us in the city today. Setting the city on fire, though I did do that one. My sister likes though. You are a friend. You betrayed her. All I did was borrow her magic to escape.
Haha!
You knew she was a mage, right? She can't exactly be honest with her big brother, can she? You look up mages like her. You don't know anything about Lux. Right. Yeah, I'll move my camera after this. I don't want to do the right side because mirrored camera just looks weird. Okay, hold on. Don't. Alright. Okay, so I'm not supposed to win this fight, I assume.
No more queen. No
Alright,
more
Garen's
mate.
jacked.
It all ends now.
Oh, Garen's jacked!
He's way too fast!
Run!
Yeah, you can't. You don't have time. He immediately strikes you.
Yeah, there's no way. Wow,
Yeah,
Garen's jacked.
You're not supposed to win that fight. Because immediately when you strike him, you dedicate into a hit and he hits you back. Although, I bet it's winnable. If you do perfect... Oh, that was fast. It skipped automatically. I didn't even do anything. Oh. That is a Mageseeker actually saving me. He said the thing! Oh, I see.
That's cool that you
Because I
can see the
pressed space
shape
and it's
of
in dialogue, that's what it is.
the blade
I
in
didn't
the
know
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
My bad. I didn't read those voice lines. All right, very cool intro. That was a very quick one as well. And Shadow Warrior, thank you. Ooh, what a smooth animation that is. Shift, copy, and Q.
Yeah, that looks pretty satisfying to do.
Where's the cooldown? I guess you can't see the cooldown. Oh, you can see the cooldown if you.
Oh, you can aim it too. Cool. I thought it was like locked on him at first, but he just wasn't moving his mouse. Yeah, it's cool that it's like freeform aim, just lobs himself off the side.
To be fair, it's funny that the game lets you do that. Okay, so it's like Genshin. They take reduced damage from their own element and extra damage on the opposite element. See this? Oh, it's an Elemental Lux reference. You are clever. I would have missed that actually. So hold on. Let me take your ice.
Somebody said those symbols are from the Ultimate Lux skin. That's why he just said that. Cool, cool.
Let's go through the enemy. Stars can also attack enemies when. Whoa, hold on. So
Shift, click, click. Yeah, no, I bet you like the way that it seems like the way that they've made the attacks would just feel so satisfying to do the, like the mouse combos and stuff like that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
I wonder if
guess
they
I'm
also
not a
have
murderer after all.
I mean, they also have controller.
Like
you can use a
Silas
controller
isn't
with it.
really the villain.
Filthy mage scum.
Rude.
Rude boy.
Is this gonna be an emotional moment? Stay away from me, mage! They don't let you.
Goes closer.
They don't let you be an actual animal. Get away, monster! Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
just tries to
actually
kill
let
the
you be a
civilians.
monster.
Can you imagine?
We have to try the boundaries. We have to see what we can do. Alrighty. Pitiful Mageseekers. Don't you want freedom? Rise up against Demacia and escape with me!
I love how that's
I serve the king, who is now dead, but I guess we don't know that yet. You can die alongside our oppressors.
I love how that's his voice that he made for Silas.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a total. Okay, so I can.
I wonder if he knows who Gaston is.
Me-
All he has to do is perfect the Gaston voice.
Hold on. Okay, I would actually have to correctly. I mean. That didn't mean to. Frost Mage, give me your fireball.
Yeah, you can steal and launch the elements
this
so quick.
weaving
Like I was saying, that
combat
just looks
actually
super
feels
satisfying.
really awesome.
And then like doing like the light attacks into that heavy
Dashing
attack.
with chains feels great. Can I dash into that?
And he just said it feels great, and I bet you a big part of that is the way that it sounds when you
That
do
was
those
actually
attacks.
very cool.
Yeah.
Or not cool, but
How's the game so far?
so far, I've played it for not a long time, but hold on. I'm playing on hard mode, so I can't actually just be... Interrupt him. Damn it! I wanted to interrupt him.
Yeah, everything looks so fluid.
Kill the Frost Mage. Kill him.
Like yeah, for me personally, like I'm a big person of like
So far, very
Games
fun
with-
combat.
maybe
I
not
like
an unlimited
meaning.
skill ceiling, but
Very
like
fun combat.
that the skill ceiling is very
And
high because I
assume
just
things
like
are
to
gonna get even
chase
better
and
with,
perfect that.
with
And,
other
like,
elements.
It'd be cool if the difficulty scaled two ways. So instead of like they had the two sliders at the beginning to
Our
make
beloved
Silas a little
city
weaker,
in
or his
ashes.
multipliers be a little weaker, maybe just like
Well,
spawn more enemies so that
look.
overall the fight is like just
You
harder.
just live
just
in
by-
the ashes
based on
outside of the
numbers.
city. I mean, you don't have it that bad.
So that like your dodges have to be more perfect. Like the spells that you steal have to be more perfect in which ones you pick.
Yeah.
Because like in a couple of those fights as he was going through the beginning there, it was just like 1 versus 4. And it seemed like the enemies weren't really too aggressive. They
Yeah.
were like standing behind the pillars. So what about like a 1 versus 8 where he's in the middle and then enemies spawn behind him too? So you know what I mean? Like he has to. It's just like way harder how you have to maneuver the map now. Or maybe the strategy has to like you have to kill one of the corner ones right away just so you open up that extra part. Like stuff like that. But
yeah.
the game does look super sick. Like honestly, I expect that a ton of people like it's gonna have great reviews. I didn't think it was gonna be available on Steam. I actually checked already, but it is on Steam. I thought it was gonna be like a Riot only thing, like through
Through the
like
client.
through their own launcher
Yeah.
or something. But no, it's on Steam. It's $40 Canadian for us at least. So I don't know, probably like 30 US or something like that. Yeah, I think that's sick. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I'm like I keep thinking of, and I don't know why, but I don't know if I've showed it to you yet. I think it was on, it was a random video, like maybe a YouTube short or something like that, and it was somebody in Unreal made like just a modern old school version, like Game Boy pixelated version of Pokemon, but with like an almost isometric view, and it was just sick. And I'm just like, all these games coming back, like I'm not like Mageseeker's coming back from anything. It's just a League of Legends story done in a retro way, which is cool. But all these, I guess, franchises kind of adopting this style, and I see a lot of indie games doing it too that have been on my radar personally, which I can't remember the names of because they're just like I got them in lists in places. But I just really like that a lot of people are doing pixelated art. I find that I'm following like more pixelated artists on like Twitter and stuff like that,
Yes.
just because
Yeah.
it's satisfying to look at, what they put together. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, I live vicariously through you because I don't have the patience for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for real. You guys have to let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments what you think of the Mageseeker. Your first impressions, if you've even watched this Necrit video yet.
Yeah.
Or-
Or I was gonna say, if you've even gotten the chance to play it yet.
Yeah, 100%. And what you think of the combat, of the story so far. And I guess what you would rate it yourself. I was gonna say at the beginning, but I didn't. Like, you can never trust, at least in my opinion, you can never trust all these gaming journalist websites. Their scores are gonna be whatever their scores are, but I think the best thing to do nowadays, and I've thought this always, is to just get the experience of a game for yourself, because just based on what one popular magazine or online forum or online whatever gaming journalist website might say can sway your decisions so much and just
Yeah.
keep you from like experiencing what otherwise might be a game that you really enjoy.
Yeah, I
But-
agree.
But I guess that doesn't apply here because they scored them all 80% or higher. Just saying in general. Anyways, honestly, you guys have to let us know what you think of this game in the comments down below. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.
Bye.